How many more turns do I need him to live without getting absorbed? I need him to live... "17 more turns."
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Space program finishes. And I should probably change from doing gold to now pushing extra production around. Honestly. So push production to Busan. Visa has completed the cockpit. That is concerning, because we didn't exactly unlock that long ago. Push... No, I want you to push Busan, but you can't, so instead teleport over to Jeonju. Push production to Seoul. You know what? Maybe we're actually better off buying... Yeah, you know what? We're better off buying that. Insta-nuclear plant do. I'll let yours finish building. And then rather than the hospital, it's time for you to start churning out these. SS Cockpit. You need to go to Daegu. You're going to push production to
Jak ci
Busan.
się podoba moja oferta?
Poland is claiming they are weak, which is a joke. Austria nuked them, though. Okay, I have my nuke. Rebase it at home. We have... We need Jeonju to push to Busan as well. So you need to go to Jeonju. You need to push to Busan. He's being a bit of an ass. You'd think that he's busy dying, he should stop being a jerk.
我的朋友，
China claims to want to be friends.
Este. Nai?
You're not willing to be friends. No, Patachui. Patachui was absorbed. No. No. Boo. I don't get my trade agreement with him. The research agreement. He needed to live like 11 more turns, but nope. I'm willing to vote for Austria here. Keeps them off my back. You send to Busan. Yes, if you're willing to be friends, then I'm willing to get a trade agreement with you. It's amazing. You get a nuke and suddenly everyone wants to be your friend. He doesn't have the money. I could give you the money. I'll give you 1,000. You give me 10 back per turn. And then we both get to have a research agreement. I'll give you some uranium. And some iron. And a little bit of gold per turn. There we go. 10 gold per turn, yes. So he has to pay me back only 9/10 of the loan. Aren't I generous? Aren't I a good friend, Brelix?
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Hey. 100 turns away, though. I don't know that that's going to be, If by friend you mean bully? How is it a bully? I give him a giant pile of cash and say, give me less cash back over time. It's a loan with negative interest, Brelix. I'm sure you'd love a loan with negative interest. What was I trying to decide? I was trying to decide how close were we to Austria was what I was trying to work out. They've leaped ahead 4%. I'm paying you money so you don't bother me while I destroy your culture and way of life? No, it's not. I'm paying you money so you have enough money to enter into a research agreement with me. We have not lifted an aggressive finger against another nation. This whole run, Brelix. I'm not trying to tourism culture convert them. I'm not trying to destroy their way of life. I'm just trying to get to space. That is all. You need to build an SS booster. You need to build an SS booster. 100 turns is... That is scary. That is too long. I think that is too long and we'll have to do it in these other places. Yeah, it's only 33 here. We'll see what it is in Seoul once Seoul is done. We need to build 3 of the boosters, the engine, and the cockpit, right? Those are all the bits. 3 of the boosters, the engine, the cockpit, and there is actually another thing. What's the other thing, Tech? I've got these 2. So 3 engines. Ah, no. The one that I'm already doing. So there's 2 more. There's 2 more. It looks like the AI is going this side first. So actually I'll go that, then this one, so that I can mooch off the AI. Rather than verse versa. Was it just a production issue? Holy moly, Busan has a lot more production than everything else. Okay, no. So we'll build one booster in each of these, and you just build everything else, and Daegu is a joke that just tries to boost its population. Actually, it should probably boost happiness while the other places boost there. Yeah, I'm actually going to push that there. No open borders. When are my other trade deals coming finished? 10 turns and 3 turns. Also, good day, Brelix. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, mate? Greece has lost its capital. He totally isn't being eaten by Austria. The question is, can he live long enough? Or will what happened to Patachui happen to him? Here's Austria's new flow diagram. Look at who I have a research agreement with. Eat that person. Actually, my money is too negative now. So you need to go to Seoul and become a money one again. We are going to disassemble you. We're going to disassemble you. Go down to only 2 workers. Yes, that means I'm only slightly bleeding money.
The root of the evil is not the construction of new, more dreadful weapons. It is the spirit of conquest.
That one's going to occur actually quite soon. You aren't. You aren't. You are. So we maybe get 2 more. Certainly we get 1. That boosted us through combined arms and the tiniest bit of ecology. We're within striking distance of Austria. How quickly is our dear friend getting eaten? Very, very quickly. In good news, though, they probably won't actually take Permagnum and Samos and here, right? Even if they drive Greece off the mainland, Greece will probably still live on in their little islands.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Not interested in giving you the copper for nothing. I don't mind giving it to you for, say, the pearls. Back you away from the coast so that if Austria turns on us, they can't blow you up with their battleships. A third great scientist. You need to do a spaceship part. Morning, Salar. I think you need to actually optimize production a little bit, friend. Because otherwise I worry about getting the other two pieces done. How much are they worth at the moment? They're worth 20. So I've got 60 saved up. That one maybe gets done. How long is 500? Not even. 450 at 8 per thing. Calc. 450 div 8. 50 turns. Yes, that one happens, but probably not the next one. You're in the middle of getting completely eradicated, and he says, "We need to attack Budokai." Idiot. He gets peace with Maria Theresa, so yes, he gets to not exist, which is what we want for the research boost thing. Yeah. But I question whether we're gonna be done in 70 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no. Yeah, it looks like that research will come through. That one. I could try and get another one with Poland, actually. But I'd need a lot more money than I have.
我的朋友，
Busan needs 100% of the production we can give, but I think we can stop feeding the others' production and make them money ones again.
我的朋，
I Looking good. Oh, that's looking less good that she's now 4% ahead. See what happens once we get ecology. Busan does need everything. Guess I can live without that one. So that's almost as good. Well, it's partially as good for production, and it's certainly a big improvement for science. Same with those two. Should do the same with you. And that one. Really with that one. And this one. But we need the production as well because this is making the... Yeah, this one is hard. The others are easy. They're largely boost science as much as possible. Because they'll get the other stuff we need done anyway. This one needs production. Six turns, we have two more. Two more of the alternate trade carts coming back into actual being useful. Sun does get production, but nowhere else does. She finishes her second booster. No open borders.
Only within the moment of time represented by the present century has one species, man, acquired significant power to alter the nature of his world.
Launch our spaceship. We're doing okay. We're 3% behind Austria, 4% behind Austria in terms of the techs. But we've both... She's launched 2 bits, I've launched 1. We are building parts 3, 4, and 5. And we have a whole bunch of saved up scientists for boosting the last one. I don't care about either of these. I don't want to do anything there. We've got the science to buy a great engineer. And we were going to look at... making the Sydney Opera House? Ah. Cannot. Must be constructed in a coastal city. Womp womp! Well, not happening then. What can we use you on? We'll be able to use it on the Great Firewall, and that's about it. I suppose I could use it on a normal thing. And therefore boost what comes after. Nope, not Daegu. Instead, go earn me money. So, like... each source of sheep, horse, and cow adds 1 production. There's a source of horse, but that's it. So it doesn't exactly add a lot to do that. We need to find something to do with it, though. Just don't care about any of those things. Leveling up all our existing spies isn't entirely terrible. And actually, the fact that we're going to get to steal 1 tech here is fantastic. I don't think we'll necessarily reach the time of the second one, though. And that is now cheaper than that is terrifying, because it means they're probably working on this last one. Or at least they're flattening this. There's also the risk that Austria wins via diplomacy. Because Alex would. And no one else is going to... Okay, so we're fine from that. Alexander, even though he's been reduced to a shell of his former self, has the diplomatic victory. He has the diplomatic strength to make sure Austria cannot win.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
I don't need that. We're happy enough as it is. Alexander gets his own nukes a bit late. Okay, do we want gold from science buildings? No. Great scientist earned faster. I don't think we're going to be spawning another. We're going to be spawning that one, and that's the only one. If I got the faster thing, you're 500 away. No, you're 600 and something away. 600 at 8 is like 150. I don't think that happens even with it. Neither of those is useful. Spies steal it twice as quick? That actually could be very helpful. Yeah, that means this one now definitely is useful. And it might be worth to send Genju against whatever is the next biggest Austrian city. Which is apparently Linz. See how many turns that's going to take. If it takes noticeably more than... $50, it's not worth it.
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert meine...
I am super happy to be your friend. Means you're not going to obliterate me. Tank and battleship. Now she wants to destroy Budokai. She completes her third booster. No, you go back to earning money. So now she's done 3 of the bits. Share intrigue.
Well,
Share intrigue. Is it worth me getting everyone else to attack Austria? Probably.
是你呀。继续
Can I
说
convince you to attack Austria?
走
No.
开。
Can I convince you to attack Austria?
Pozdrawiam cię. Mów dalej.
No. Can I convince you to attack Austria?
Salve.
So no. Can't say I didn't try.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Don't need your stuff anymore, and I'd prefer the money. Now I need more of your stuff.
Pozdrawiam cię. Mów dalej.
16. 18.
Nie.
You're being unreasonable. You want the full $10. Alright. Slightly worrying. He completes the firewall, which means she's at least done computers. Son does need the production. Busan has been amazing. It's produced 2 parts in the time it's taken these guys to produce 1. Austria Diplo eats another city-state. One, two... That's 3 scientists to get those 2 done. 4th to do you. I've got 3. And a 4th is about to be here. So I just need this to complete normally. Now, do I really want to space it that way? Because we have to make 2 things in one location. I'd be better off half boosting one and half boosting the other, wouldn't I? Because otherwise I'm not going to leave myself turns to make the part. I guess I could just make a spaceship factory here as well. It won't let me do because... Must have a factory. But you've got a factory. Maybe you can only have 1? That seems more likely. You might be able to only have 1 spaceship factory. Not interested in you blowing up Alexander. In fact, in 8 more turns we get our boost with Alexander. Oh no, 8 is our boost with Rome. And then it's another 30 till we get our boost with Alexander. You keep pushing Busan.
Ich sehe.
5 is so much of a percent for her to be ahead. It is weird that that one is cheaper. Suggests that someone has done these 2 and not this yet.
Jak ci...
And it's going to grow in 13 turns, and then you can activate your last thing. You...
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
Sure, I don't think that's going to come into effect, though. I think the game's going to be over by then. Decrease our food by 1 there. Boost our science that little bit. Same here. Same there. At the moment, I think you actually need the science more. Sure, we can be friends, why not? Steel tech. We would like mobile tactics if we can. Else we will reluctantly accept computers. Mobile tactics. Fantastic. Still 4 ahead, though. I think we have to press that button soon. Which means we're going to be constrained on building the 2 things in at the same time. I'm not interested in blowing up Wu Zetian.
The more we elaborate our means of communication, the less we communicate.
Busan does need all the production. I think I do one now. So that this finishes at the same time as this, right? Yeah. Oof. We get our Roman boost, and it finishes, hopefully.
Every particle of
Yes.
matter is attracted by...
How do we look compared to her now? She's 2 ahead, she says. And she would need 3 to be winning, we think. Austria is getting culturally important. Let's have a look. They're losing over... Ooh, actually, they're really close. Thankfully, Poland is fighting them off. The Celts aren't. Do both of these parts cost the same thing? $4,000. Yeah, they both cost the same. Happy to keep Austria sweet with me by voting for them once. Funny. Launch that rocket part. Launch that rocket part. Wrong way around, and I'm an idiot. Bit of here. We start the next one. And can I cheese it to go faster by, like... Do you have the ability to boost your production more? Yes, with the horse bonusy thing. So we say a stable. You no longer care about science. I think we can bulb our way there now, right? In 5 turns, we can bulb our way there. So I might as well go now? Is there any advantage to going later? I don't think so. This costs 1 and a little bit, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we can go now.
Compute. What?
We're up to the last one. In like 6 turns that happens. Something like that. You over here. Hyper boost that, which will then overflow into... No. Let's fix that. Sure. We need to turn it into a spaceship factory. Not a horsey one. So it's you here, launch, yes. You here, not the horse one, but yes to a spaceship factory. Which is now showing up on the list, Grizzle Grizzle. Then the SS engine. This should now let that finish. Right. Yes. Now I need to optimize this one for production. Because this is going to be the slowest link in the chain. So instead of all this science, you now only do production. Sure. That makes that 29 turns. You should not be doing this anymore. No. You should be doing something that we can then overflow easily. The forge would give those one extra production each. Sure. Stuff the hospital. Yes to the forge. No, actually, this one is faster than you now. Ah, but that's because you're not showing modifier for spaceship at the moment. So they're about the same now. But this one hasn't been fully optimized for production yet. It's still in science, semi-science mode. This finishes in 4 or 5 turns. We are in the lead, which is excellent news. We have tech lead, so she does not have the last tech that she needs to win. We don't have it, but she doesn't have it either. The only real way for her to win then becomes if she has won the diplomatic cultural one. So is Poland successfully defending from that is the new question. No! No, she's gonna win in 15 turns. No, come on! Oh, boo! What can we do? Are we losing? Maybe. If I move my nuke to the border, could we conceivably nuke Vienna? You can also do the stable while we wait. We can nuke Vienna from here. And I do have a spare ability to make one more nuke. It's a bit late. It's not going to be useful. So I should have swapped over to that rather than letting that do the hospital, but oh well. Please, Poland, up your game. There's the final scientist. I don't think that will... Like, nuking that doesn't destroy the works of art, though, right? It doesn't... It's not going to reduce her ridiculous 8 million tourism output.
Isir.
It definitely destroys population, but I don't think it destroys buildings. That finishes next turn, so you don't want to do anything this turn. If anything, produce some money. Because we might need to buy an anti-nuke thing.
Jak ci się podoba?
You now need to start making the last part, the stasis chamber. We need 34 turns and she overcomes Poland's cultural resistance in 11. Oh. Yeah, that explains why that one had been gone for. She went for this to double her tourism output. Clever girl. I think. And I can't, like, attack either, because then all of these will start destroying this production, which is what's needed to make this. So close. You go to Daegu. Actually, everyone's already pushing Busan, so it makes no difference. You might as well just earn money with whoever, not Austria, because we're going to nuke them. Anyone that isn't Austria. There's almost no one that isn't Austria. That way, go. It's not so much whether it kills the buildings, it's whether she then destroys my ability to produce the spaceship in the meantime anyway. Move over to the border. Yeah, she'll wipe us off the map. I think so. 10 turns, she says, until she overtakes Poland. And I need 31.
Is it?
Nine. Nah, I think we have to strike now if we're gonna try. So Vienna. Actually, let's look at how much of just buying the nuke is as well. 5,000, never gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to wait for more than this, so... Vienna, goodbye. It barely even cost her anything. You need to be on intercept mode. So do you. She built bomb shelters. Yeah. It barely did anything. She's got bomb shelters ready. I mean, in fairness, she had $80,000 $80,000 the last time we looked, right? How much money does she have now? We can't tell. She has probably infinite money.
Yes,
Can we convince the others to declare war on her as well?
Pozdrawiam cię. Mów dalej.
Absolutely not.
Χαρίζεστε. Προσέρχου.
Absolutely not.
Salve.
Absolutely not. Nah, Budokai, we've got one more chance to distract her slightly. Nope. Well, that's it. Let's watch ourselves probably get counter-nuked into oblivion.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
No, not yet. Okay. Step forwards. Shoot. I should have shot first, but whatever. Bomber, go. Now you. You go to Seoul. Launch our spacecraft part. We only need these two. Has it decreased her tourism is the other question. No, it hasn't actually decreased her tourism any. So she still wins in 8 turns via Poland sucking. This now needs to be optimized for production. Yes. But I think we lose to her winning on culture. Oh, good lord, no. She just overruns our spaceship part producing place. Hmm. The only thing I can buy is a single guided missile. If it's all we can afford. Nah. GG. Goodbye, Busan. So close. Go do whatever. Let's watch her win via culture in her 6 turns. If she hasn't killed me by then. You do that. You do that. Extremely out of date, but you can help there.
Fuck off, Fiddle.
Yeah, their brand new tanks are no match for our pre-World War I Gatling guns. Do we even live long enough to see her win the culture victory? Two turns. One turn. Goodbye, soul. No, soul manages to live, but we lose on culture.
You have been defeated. Your civilization is overwhelmed by its many foes. But your people do not
That was
despair.
so
They
close.
know that one day you shall return and lead them forward to victory.
So close. Boo hiss. If we go look at it, we see that she now has cultural victory over everyone. Victory, 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 victory. She's 900% victorious over us culturally. 100.2% against Poland. Okay. No such luck. We definitely, we had won the science component though, right? Like, if she hadn't... If she either would have taken 15 more turns to defeat Poland's culture, then we would have been fine. Because we beat her to the... We beat her to this tech. And we were already building it in a super fast building city. So how does she have so much culture? Not culture, tourism. How do you have that much tourism? It doesn't give us a breakdown? It doesn't give us a breakdown. Oh, there's no way we had enough to get the final one. We would have... If we hadn't had to swap, we would have had 3, but we would have needed 3 extra to get to the final one. Late game her... tourism... This thing. This thing. Must be built where there's a hotel. Blah, 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 blah. Improvements become tourism, and it doubles. And... what else? Airport, you're saying. You'd think airport should be flight. No, there, radar. 50% of culture from world wonders, natural wonders, and improvements gets added to tourism. World wonders, well, there's a very limited amount of those, so that can't be that much. Natural wonders and improvements. Landmarks? Does she just have lots and lots of landmarks? No, she doesn't have that much landmarks looking at it. It's not like she's got lots and lots of culture tiles. She's got a little bit around her capital area. That's true and fair. Like these ones. But it's hard to imagine that she has... She's got maybe like 40 of that. Not 800, which needs then to be doubled because they only get half of it. She doesn't have 1,600 of these culture tiles. Look at the final autocracy policy. Blah, blah, blah. Adopting all policies, grants, military attack, military defense. No, I don't think there's anything that big. Doesn't look like there's anything that big. In any case, another close but not quite success. Boo hiss. Who's up and around? No one is up and around for us to throw you to. I'm going to have to leave you to make your own way in the world. We will be trying again. We will be trying again. We will probably mix it up between Rome, Poland, and this Korea. But for now, cheers all. Peace. We have to step up our game. We have to step up our game, Nemi. Or else not have Austria steamroll quite so much. Quite honestly, if we hadn't have picked the wrong ideology, we might actually have been there. Because we picked the other ideology, and eventually Austria forced us to convert. We lost the 2 policies that we had built, and we lost 2 turns to swapping. Between that probably would have been a win. Well, there's a reasonable chance of that being a win. So next time before we pick, we will also go look at the people's tourism output. We did some learning. Anyway, peace.